Welcome to the October 2010 City Focus. On this edition, citywide recycling coming soon. Our customer service efforts. And response to Tropical Storm Hermine. These stories and more on City Focus.
Citywide recycling is just around the corner. Christy Justice has some information to help us all make the transition into this new program go as smoothly as possible.
Even though the recycling program is a few weeks out, you should soon be seeing preparation for the program getting underway. In late November and early December, you will receive 2 carts delivered to your curb. The brown one will be for trash and the green one will be used for recycling. Because there are roughly 60,000 carts to be delivered, it will take some time to get them to everyone in town. This is why the carts are going out a number of weeks before the program launches in January.
You will get 2 containers, the brown one for trash and the green one for recycling. Once you get the brown one, you can start using it immediately for your trash disposal. Round Rock Refuse will dispose of it that way. The green containers for recycling will not be picked up by our contractor until the program launches at the beginning of January. Your current trash can that you're using today, if you put a note on there, Round Rock Refuse will come by, they will pick it up, and they will take it away for you, and then you'll use the new containers that we're providing for you.
For more information on recycling in Round Rock, visit roundrocktexas.gov/recycle.
In the event of an emergency, timely information is of the utmost importance. Because they're not tied to a set location, cell phones aren't automatically added to our emergency notification system, but you can add numbers yourself at wireless.capcog.org. From the wireless.capcog.org page, click on the Register for this service link. Here you'll get info on the process we're about to walk through. Go ahead and get started. The first step allows you to locate your position on a map and register your name and cell phone number. When you request a PIN, the number is texted to your cell phone. In step 2, you verify your phone number and enter your PIN. From here, you'll be taken to the editing page. You can add locations by clicking on the map or by typing in an address. If you make a mistake, don't worry, you can easily delete locations. When you're satisfied with the location or locations you have entered, click Save and you are done. If you ever need to log back in, you can use the PIN that was sent to you or get a new one by recompleting Step 1. Your cell phone will now be called in the event of emergency near one of the locations you added. Complete the process yourself today at wireless.capcog.org.
The arrival of October brings National Customer Service Week, and here in Round Rock, we've worked hard to build a tradition of outstanding customer service.
For the past several years, Round Rock staff have used Customer Service Week to focus on customer service issues with training, discussion, and recognition for great service with our annual Customer Service Awards.
Staff from each department picks an individual who exemplifies great customer service in their area. The city's ongoing effort to improve customer service has had good results. In our 2010 Citizen Survey, Round Rock rated significantly higher than other cities in this area.
ETC Institute does national and regional surveys to really help us interpret what do the results mean. When we looked at the results for Round Rock, what impressed me the most is that Round Rock's really setting the standard compared to communities across the country. The overall ratings for customer service were generally 15 to 25% above national averages. So all in all, Round Rock's doing extremely well.
Here at the city, we consider customer service to be part of everyone's job. With efforts like Customer Service Week, we hope to continue to improve on the standards we've set.
September, the Round Rock City Council approved the fiscal 2011 budget and tax rate that took effect October 1st. The $81.5 million general fund budget is almost $2.5 million less than last year.
While the city's budget has been cut, it includes 8 new police officers and a dispatcher. The budget also earmarks $750,000 to establish a fund for parks maintenance.
A public works reorganization allowed the city to eliminate 24 positions. This, along with concerted efforts to operate more efficiently, will save more than $1 million. The budget also includes refinancing and early payment of portions of the city's debt, which will save us a great deal of money in the long run. The budget includes a new drainage fee of $2.75 per residence per month. The fee is based on a property's impact to the drainage system and will more fairly allocate the costs for stormwater services. The fiscal year 2011 tax rate is 41.7 cents per $100 evaluation, which is a half cent below the effective tax rate.
The tax rate decrease is intended to mitigate the effect of the new drainage fee on homeowners. For more information about the city's budget, check out roundrocktexas.gov/budget.
Fall is in the air and it's almost time for the annual City of Round Rock's Fall Fun Festival. This free event begins at 9 a.m. on Thursday, October 28th at the Old Settlers Park soccer fields. Bring your toddler and preschoolers and enjoy goodie bags full of candy, carnival games, hay rides through the park, and free cookies and punch. Don't forget to come in costume and bring a canned food item to donate to the Round Rock Serving Center. The Fall Fun Festival is another quality event brought to you by the Round Rock Parks and Recreation Department.
And now, a Preservation Minute, brought to you by the City of Round Rock Department of Planning and Community Development. The City of Round Rock has designated many historic landmarks. Some have also been recognized by the state of Texas or the National Register of Historical Places. One of these is the Inn at Brushy Creek on Chisholm Trail Road. It's believed that Round Rock's first postmaster, Thomas Oates, built this home in the 1850s. Another Old Town landmark is the St. Charles Hotel at 8 Chisholm Trail. A one-story building was constructed around 1853 by Thomas Oates as a store and post office. A separate two-story building was built later and served as the local doctor's office. In Newtown, one of the most ornate buildings is the Nelson Hardware Building, located at 201-203 East Main. It was built in 1900. It was the only building in downtown Round Rock not built by local craftsmen. Its decorative cast iron and pressed tin facade was manufactured in St. Louis, Missouri. Nearby, the 100 East Main building was the Round Rock Broom Factory. Round Rock's claim to fame in 1904 was a gold medal presented at the St. Louis World's Fair for a broom produced here. Newtown also contains many historic homes that are Texas landmarks. The Queen Anne-style Olson House at 808 East Main was built in 1910. It retains many original features, including a wraparound porch and fish scale shingles. The A.J. Anderson House at 602 Liberty Avenue is another excellent example of historic residential architecture. Built in 1908, this L-plan home features first and second story porches and a detached carriage house garage. These historical landmarks are important to the history of Round Rock and the state of Texas.
Hey, Dandelion here. You want me out of your yard. I get it. But do you really need weed killer all over to take out little old me? Get over here and face me mano a mano. You know, man to man.
For more information, visit growgreen.org.
Areas of Round Rock were hit hard by the recent flooding from Tropical Storm Hermine, and city staff were out in force to help our residents.
It's been a long time since Round Rock has experienced so much rain in so short a period of time. The impact was overwhelming. We estimate as much as 12 inches of rain fell overnight when Hermine hit town, and that caused flooding along Brushy Creek and Lake Creek for the first time in more than 25 years. Firefighters, police officers, and public works personnel were in the thick of the events the night of the flooding, helping to evacuate residents from flooded homes.
The fire department was out in force, the police department was out notifying people. Neighbors were bringing clothing out of their house to protect the people from the rain and the families from the rain. Over in Round Rock West, the citizens were already coming from blocks and blocks around down into the areas that were flooded and helping the people pull stuff out of their house and start the recovery effort immediately. It was just an overwhelming response.
We used the reverse 911 system to alert homeowners in the middle of the night of the need to evacuate and opened up the Clay Matson Recreation Center as an emergency shelter. In all, 82 homes were flooded. Public Works and Parks and Recreation crews led the cleanup efforts with a big assist from volunteers, including the Round Rock West Homeowners Association, Celebration Church, and the El Amistad Club. Round Rock Refuse also contributed to the recovery effort, placing large dumpsters in the areas hardest hit. A week after the storm, crews had removed more than 2,500 cubic yards of debris.
About a week into the event, we had a meeting at Deepwood Elementary, and citizens from all over town came and attended that. We had people from the American Red Cross, we had people from representing FEMA and the county, and just to try to get the best information available.
The impact of the storm lingered well after the rains passed. Public Works personnel discovered a wastewater leak on Lake Creek 5 days after the storm hit. The broken pipes were under 3 to 4 feet of water and worked quickly to contain the leak and install a bypass line. Police and fire personnel were also called out to attempt to save a man after a kayaking accident on Brushy Creek a week after the storm. Sadly, he died. The recovery goes on in the aftermath of this devastating storm. FEMA and American Red Cross teams are conducting assessments throughout the area, and the city will continue to work with those agencies to make sure that our residents get the assistance that they need.